đuôi trớn nè, trớn. Rồi, con tay để sát lên cần số. Rồi, bính quang thì lên số 3, đặt hết côn lại nhá. Rồi, đặt hết côn này, rồi. Mở côn được ca đèn nữa, tốt lắm. Giảm tốc độ lại. Thắng dừng trước mặt biển. Ok, rất là tốt. Trả về số 2. Ok, từ từ cho xe đi ra khỏi đường cao tốc.
Dòng cái kia là hết của bạn sao mà anh?
Đường xe, đường sắt này với đi bộ nó giống hệt nhau thôi nhá, cho anh nhá. Đầu xe cách vạch trắng là 20 phân thì thắng. Không được đậu sát vạch hoặc là đậu chưa tới, đậu xa quá cũng đều bị trừ 5 điểm hết. Gần đến nơi thì âm micron đi chậm cái xe lại hiểu không? Nhìn qua tiếng cầu cái đầu xe nó cách chuẩn thì mình sẽ thắng trận lại nào. Vạch trắng trên nhá.
Vice President Nixon, President Truman, President Fergie, double citizens. We observe today
chạy này là tốt đấy.
not a victory of
Mỗi cái nhà
party,
xe nó hơi bị lấn cấn tí thôi
but
đúng
a
không?
celebration of freedom, symbolizing
Vòng sau làm sẽ
an
tốt.
as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. For I have sworn before you and Almighty God, the same solemn oath our forebears prescribed nearly a century and 3/4 ago.
Càng cao nhỉ?
The world is very different now.
B hay C thì đều 80 đậu nhá, dưới 80 là rất hiểu không?
The power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life.
Đúng rồi, và sinh nhân
And
phải, đây
yet
là
the
sinh nhân thứ
same
3.
revolutionary belief for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe.
Đừng có lấn qua bên
The
kia.
belief that the rights of man
Tốt lắm,
come
trả lại
not
lại.
from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God.
Và
We
tiếp
dare
tục
not
đến anh gắn cái
forget
xe lại
today
xong và sinh nhân phải thêm lần nữa.
that
Trả
we
lại.
are the heirs of
Cái
that
này cái xe này.
first revolution.
Bật luôn lúc này luôn anh đó kìa.
Let the word go forth from this time and
Đừng tắt.
place
Nhân phải cơ mà.
to friend
Một
and
nhan
foe
rồi.
alike.
Phải.
That the torch
Hai
has
trái
been
đầu tiên, hai phải
passed
cuối cùng nhá.
to a new
Cái
generation
này
of
mà sao phải bên
Americans
trái chứ?
Không, mình kết thúc là mình tấp lề phải em hiểu không? Mình bật nhân phải nhá. Không phải tại vì cái cung đường này của mình nó thế em hiểu chưa?
Nó chẳng thăng nếu mà cô nãy mà cái này làm nè.
Bác xin nha nè.
and
Rồi,
unwilling
vòng
to
về bác xuất phát ta
witness
làm lại.
or permit the undoing of
Đấy, mình thắng
those
chạy tốt phết
human
đấy.
rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today
Chắc về nhà phải xách xe phải chạy quá.
and around the world.
Tối lên mạng xem lại clip của mình chạy nhá. Rút kinh nghiệm.
Let every nation know,
Thắng.
whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty. This much we pledge and more. To those old allies whose cultural and spiritual origins we share, we pledge the loyalty of faithful friends. United, there is little we cannot do in a host of cooperative ventures. Divided, there is little we can do, for we dare not meet a powerful challenge at odds and split asunder. To those new states whom we welcome to the ranks of the free, we pledge our word that one form of colonial control shall not have passed away merely to be replaced by a far more iron tyranny. We shall not always expect to find them supporting our view, but we shall always hope to find them strongly supporting their own freedom, and to remember that in the past, those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. To those people in the huts and villages of half the globe struggling to break the bonds of mass misery, we pledge our best efforts to help them help themselves for whatever period is required, not because the communists may be doing it, not because we seek their votes, but because it is right. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. To our sister republics south of our border, we offer a special pledge to convert our good words into good deeds, in a new alliance for progress, to assist free men and free governments in casting off the chains of poverty. But this peaceful revolution of hope cannot become the prey of hostile powers. Let all our neighbors know that we shall join with them to oppose aggression or subversion anywhere in the Americas. And let every other power know that this hemisphere intends to remain the master of its own house. To that World Assembly of Sovereign States, the United Nations, our last best hope, in an age where the instruments of war have far outpaced the instruments of peace, we renew our pledge of support to prevent it from becoming merely a forum for invective, to strengthen its shield of the new and the weak, and to enlarge the area in which its writ may run. Finally, to those nations who would make themselves our adversary, we offer not a pledge, but a request that both sides begin anew the quest for peace. Before the dark powers of destruction, unleashed by science, engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction, we dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed. But neither can two great and powerful groups of nations take comfort from our present course, both sides overburdened by the cost of modern weapons, both rightly alarmed by the steady spread of the deadly atom, yet both racing to alter that uncertain balance of terror that stays the hand of mankind's final war. So let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness, and sincerity is always subject to proof. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Let both sides explore what problems unite us, instead of belaboring those problems which divide us. Let both sides, for the first time, formulate serious and precise proposals for the inspection and control of arms, and bring the absolute power to destroy other nations under the absolute control of all nations. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together let us explore the stars, conquer the deserts, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depth, and encourage the arts and commerce. Let both sides unite to heed in all corners of the earth the command of Isaiah to undo the heavy burden and let the oppressed go free.